What's going on, everybody? My name's Relix, and today I am bringing you a list of my top 5 favorite junglers so far. I have a Smite. Um, just a little background history on me on Smite. Let's see, I started playing, was it start of Season 2? No, it was about mid-Season 2. Had no idea how the game worked. Did not know how to build, did not know how to do anything. I auto-bought items. Um, I thought when I first played for like a week, I thought killing minions, I was doing great at the game. Um, then we moved to season 3. I played maybe a bit. I've took a lot of breaks from Smite just because the game can get repetitive and boring. But and it's also very a frustrating game. But I enjoy it a lot when I do when I do frag on it. I'd say. I guess you could use frag as the word. Um, Season 4 comes around. I play at the beginning of Season 4. Always hated Conquest. Always just never liked it. All my friends would want to play it, and I would literally get offline if they wanted to play Conquest. I was like a Clash or Joust main. God, those were like the only 2 game modes I'd want to play. Uh, Near the end of Season 4, I come back and I start playing Smite again. Well, I'll pick up Conquest because that's what they played, and I didn't want to be left out and being playing Smite all by myself again because that's what made me really quit that last time was because I was playing by myself and not playing with friends. Um, so I pick up the solo laner uh, role. I was decent at it, still didn't know what I was doing at Smite, but now with a lot of work and studying, Season 5 comes around. I mean, if I have to solo lane, I don't care to, but I decided I would jungle because I didn't have to worry about a lane to pick up. Just pretty much run around, clear camps, farm XP, gank lanes. That's what I enjoy doing. So let's just get right into the list of the top 5 junglers I consider playing. Um, Number 5, we have Ravana. Um, he's an alright jungler. A bunch of people used to jungle with him back in, I don't know if it was season 3 or season 4. He was a very high pick jungler. Um, I think he's now making a comeback now after watching Weekend's video. I've seen literally anybody in casuals auto lock Ravana as jungle. I think he's a good jungler, but anytime I play him, I do okay. Like I do decent with him. I mean, I'm not like trying to brag about like my skill, but I'd say he's alright at it. If anybody wants my build, here's my build for him. It's the same as Weekend's build because I didn't know really what to build on him. And I had an alright build, but this build hits a lot harder and is a lot better. So shout out to Weekend for that. Coming in at number is not an assassin, it's a mage. And everybody knows who I'm going to be picking. Hebo. Um, First game as Hebo I ever played as him, literally. Didn't know how to use his abilities, didn't know anything, just had to like freehand it. I did alright with him, and then as I progressed, I started getting better and better with him. Hebo is a very high damage jungler, jungle mage. I would honestly say he's a better mage jungler than Ao Kwang, just because of the high damage he has. Yeah, so that's about it. Here's my build for Hebo. Just a simple build. This build actually destroys squishies like it's nothing. All you have to do is hit your 3 and your 1 and they're pretty much dead. And then for like a warrior or something, you might have to use your ult. It's just depending on what health they're at when you first attack them, but that is a very good build in my opinion. Coming in at number 3, we're going to actually go to Assassins now. Coming in at number 3 would have to be Camazotz. Um, I picked Camazotz up probably a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. Never played the dude before. Always seen him. Thought he was a cool looking god. Um, always knew that he did pretty decent damage. So I decided to play him one day. And the second game I played him, I got uh, a quadra kill. Almost a pentakill, but I don't think it was. I don't know. It might have been. Here's my build for Camazotz. Just your normal. Actually, I don't use this. I don't use this item anymore. I don't know why I still have it built on here. I use Heart Seeker instead. But I go Warrior Tabby, Jotun, Shifter Shield, Heart Seeker, Brawlers, then Titan's Bane. And literally, if you play Camazotz and you can hit his abilities, because most people aren't good with straight line abilities, then you should be fine when playing this god. He's a very simple god. He's got a great passive in my opinion. His ult is a very good escape because his leap doesn't go that far, but his ult also can deal a lot of damage. Number 3 is your typical nemesis, or number 2, my bad. Typical nemesis. This was the first god I actually learned how to jungle with. Shout out to my boy Civics. He used to be a nemesis main way back before she was cool, before anybody even knew about her, really played her, ever gave her a shot. Um, like I said, this was the first god I got to jungle with, decided to pick up with, and instantly fell in love with her. Um, let's see what else can I add about her. Fell in love with her. Has a great escape. Uh, deals a lot of damage. Depending on how you build her. And I'm guessing this is why she's like one of the number 1 ranked bands right now for jungles. My build for her is Warrior Tabby, Crusher, and all of these. Now I know it's more of like attack speed, but let me tell you, this build hits extremely hard, and if you can land autos with like an attack speed build, then you're good to go. That Blood Forge at the end definitely helps out for whenever you're having to die the squishies. Um, that's about it for Nemesis. My my favorite jungler so far is Dodgy. Dodgy, I've always seen everybody play her. I honestly think she is one of the safest. She is probably by far the safest jungler in the game. One of the safest gods in ties with Janus because she has her teleport and her tomb kind of makes her move quicker too. And her ult, she's got a very, very, very safe ult. Is it great from leaving whenever you're fixing to die if you're getting engaged on and can't fight. Um, Picked Dodgy up about a week ago. Fell in love with her. Knew this god was going to be the one I would want to play most of the time. Um, she does very, very high damage. Like I said, she is a very safe god and can easily get away from troubled fights that she's in. Um, I'll just give you my build real quick for her and then add a little bit more about her. I go Warrior, Heart Seeker, Jotuns, Brawlers, Blood Forge. And I'm going to be honest, if you know what you're doing in the jungle role with this build as Dodgy, you can literally destroy anybody. Pretty much, if you get ahead, you're not gonna die in a fight unless you're just like 5-man ganked or 5-man pushed. Literally, there's been situations where I was being pushed by 3 people and literally killed all 3 of them just with this, just because of how high of a lead I get. Normally, when I play Dodgy, I get a pretty good pretty good bit lead on everybody because um, I'm not gonna lie, as when I juggle, I like to gank a lot. Um, just a little conquest background story of me. I like to I like to jungle. That's probably my favorite role, but if given, I can do any role if need be. But my two best are probably jungle and mid lane, and then probably support, solo, and then carry. Just because like I'm not a real big fan of hunters unless it's like an Uller jungle. Forgot to throw Uller in there. That'd probably be number 6 on my list for jungles because Uller jungle is actually very fun to do and it's very uncommon. Um, yeah, a jungle main. I do not play ranked because I don't have a partner to play ranked with. I mean, I know you don't need a partner to play ranked with. You can solo queue, but two of my in real life friends play ranked, and you can't queue up with 3 people. You can only queue with one other person or a whole team, and we don't really have a team for that. But if anybody wants to add me on Xbox, my gamer tag is RXLIICS Relics. Just the X is supposed to be an E. And if you're pretty decent at Conquest, we could really use a support and a mid laner, or just pretty much any role. If anybody wants to tag along with us, I don't like to brag or anything, but I'd say we frag a good bit on this game, and we know what we're doing and talking about when it comes to this game because we study this like it's nothing. Like we study this more than our own college work. It seems like. But yeah, guys, I haven't posted on YouTube, and I don't think it's been like what 2 or 3 years. And I thought I'd come back and make some Smite videos because I love this game so much, and it's a very underrated game. I know it's got a competitive scene to it. It was very big at one point, but I think now that Fortnite and all these games are coming out, it's kind of like just pushing it back, not making it as popular. So, and I know like these videos won't do very well because of that. But yeah, if this has been your boy Relics.